Hello all. So today I'm going to discuss about the working of a square wave generator. This is the circuitry for that, and here we can see an op amp, and we have a resistor RF, capacitor C, and in the feedback circuit we have two resistors R1, R2, and here the feedback is positive feedback. And this circuit is also known as astable multivibrator because of the presence of one positive and one negative stable state in the output. Similarly, this circuit is a modification of Schmitt trigger circuit due to the addition of RF and C or a resistor and a capacitor to the Schmitt trigger circuit. Now, the input to the op amp present in the circuit is Vin, which is the difference between the input available to the inverting as well as non-inverting terminal. That is, Vin is given by Vp minus Vin. Now, when the input to the non-inverting terminal or Vp is greater than input to the inverting terminal, that is Vn, then the output will switch to its positive stable state, that is positive Vsat. Similarly, when input to the inverting terminal becomes greater than input to the non-inverting terminal, that is when Vn becomes greater than Vp, then output will switch to its negative stable state or negative Vsat. Okay. Now let us see what will happen to this circuit during this positive V saturation output and negative V saturation output. Okay. During the first case, that is during positive V saturation output or when Vp is greater than Vn, what will happen? This voltage available over here, that is positive Vsat, will charges the capacitor C through this pathway. Okay, that is positive V saturation voltage available over here will charge the capacitor C through resistor RF, and the capacitor voltage Vc will start increasing towards the positive V saturation. Okay, now what will be the voltage available over here during positive V saturation output? It will be upper threshold voltage VUT. Okay, the voltage available over here during positive V saturation output will be upper threshold value, which is the product of feedback factor and the output. Okay, that is feedback factor is R1 divided by R1 plus R2 here, and the output is positive V saturation. So upper threshold value is this one, which will be actually less than positive V saturation. Due to the multiplication factor over here, the upper threshold value available over here will be less than the output over here. So when the capacitor voltage Vc increases and reaches this VUT, what will happen? That is, when the voltage available over here or the input to this terminal becomes equal to, or when it increases, slightly increases the available voltage over here, what will happen? Then the output will switch to its negative stable state, because when the inverting terminal input becomes greater than non-inverting terminal input, the output will switch to its next stable state. So as you see this circuit, see this waveform here, during positive V saturation the capacitor voltage increases, and when it becomes equal to upper threshold voltage or slightly above upper threshold voltage, the output voltage will switch to its negative stable state, that is negative V saturation. Now, during negative V saturation, the capacitor will start discharging through this resistor RF, and it will start discharging towards negative V saturation. Okay. Now, during negative V saturation output, the voltage available over here is lower threshold voltage, which is the feedback factor multiplied by output, which is negative V saturation. Okay. Now this lower threshold value will be actually greater than available voltage over here. That is, lower threshold value will be greater than negative V saturation. Okay, so when this capacitor voltage becomes equal to lower threshold value, or when it becomes less than, this lower threshold value, what will happen? The output will switch to its next stable state. That is, output will switch back to positive V saturation. Why it is so? Because when the input to the inverting terminal becomes less than input to the non-inverting terminal, then the output will switch back to positive V saturation. Okay, it is given by this waveform. See here, when this capacitor voltage decreases and when it becomes equal to V lower threshold value or slightly less than this lower threshold value, the output got switched back to its positive V saturation. Okay. Now from this onwards, the process repeats. That is, capacitor start charging again, and this cycle repeats. As a result, we will get a output voltage which will switch between two stable states, that is positive V saturation, negative V saturation, and the shape is of a square wave. Okay, so this is the manner how we will produce a square wave. Okay.